Outlander fans buckle up because Sam Heughan has just dropped a revelation no one saw coming. For years, he carried this truth in silence. Now the world finally knows, and what he confessed has left fans stunned, breathless, and desperate for more. The shadows of ambition, love, and betrayal are rising again, not on a battlefield, but on the stage. Outlander's beloved heartthrob Sam Heughan has stepped into one of Shakespeare's darkest, most cursed roles, Macbeth. And beside him, the fierce and brilliant Leah Williams. Together they enter a world dripping with blood, prophecy, and power, a world already sending chills through theatre audiences. The chemistry between these two magnetic performers promises a version of Macbeth unlike any before it, one fueled by passion, paranoia, and psychological collapse. Early reactions have called it hauntingly brilliant and career-defining. The anticipation is so intense that theatres are selling out before opening night. The moment the lights dim and silence fills the room, audiences swear they can feel the ancient curse awaken. Sam Heughan, known worldwide as the brave romantic Jamie Fraser, steps forward not as a hero but as a king swallowed by his own ambition. Opposite him, Leah Williams transforms Lady Macbeth into a storm of willpower, fear, and heartbreak. Under a cinematic razor-sharp direction, this Macbeth has become one of the most anticipated theatrical events of the decade. Fans say the role is daring for Heughan, but also inevitable. After years of playing the honorable warrior, they are fascinated to see him plunge into darkness. Sam himself calls the role a descent into the mind's deepest fears. Critics agree. His performance is raw, physical, terrifying, and heartbreakingly human. He doesn't play Macbeth, he inhabits him. Every scene feels like a fight between fate and defiance. Leah Williams, celebrated for her emotional precision, delivers a Lady Macbeth audiences have never seen before. Not a cold conspirator, but a woman cracking under her own fragile humanity. In her hands, the iconic outdamned spot scene becomes a psychological implosion, not a confession. Together, Heughan and Williams are combustible. Every whisper, every glance feels like both love and destruction. The staging adds to the intensity. A minimalist, shadow-drenched set evokes both ancient Scotland and the fractured mind of Macbeth. Flickering torch-like lights, the echo of drums and ghostly silhouettes turn the stage into a living nightmare. Director Robert Haston strips away spectacle and leaves only the psychological unraveling. Even the witches are not monsters, but eerie reflections of Macbeth's ambition, haunting projections of his inner darkness. The moment Sam Heughan steps into the light, the audience falls silent. Gone is Jamie Fraser's warmth. In his place stands a broken man, armored not in steel but in secrets. His voice is steady, until guilt cracks it. During the famous banquet scene, when Macbeth sees Banquo's ghost, Heughan's horror is so real that audiences have gasped out loud. He makes them feel for him even as a murderer. Behind the curtain, strange coincidences add to the myth. Sudden illnesses, equipment failures, even a power outage during rehearsals have fueled whispers of the ancient Macbeth curse. Sam laughs at it, yet never says the word Macbeth inside the theatre, calling it only the Scottish play. Williams once teased him, "We make our own luck," just hours before a performance that left audiences shaken. Critics who attended early previews described the production as a psychological inferno. The Guardian called it a hauntingly modern retelling. Variety praised the pairing as a revelation in chemistry and control. The stripped-down set keeps every eye locked on the actors, their agony, their obsession, their guilt. For Sam Heughan, this role is a leap from screen idol to Shakespearean heavyweight. In interviews, he admits the role terrified him. Performing Macbeth night after night is like ripping your soul open again and again. But that fear is exactly why he did it. And it shows. His Macbeth is not a monster. He is a man losing himself piece by piece to ambition, guilt, and prophecy. And that is what makes him unforgettable. Leah Williams says Lady Macbeth is not evil. She is human, desperate, afraid, and in love with a man she cannot save. Their love burns bright, only to destroy them both. Standing ovations have become routine. Fans have flown in from the US, Australia, and across Europe just to witness it. One audience member wrote, "I came for Sam Heughan. I left haunted by Macbeth." Even his Outlander co-stars are cheering him on. Caitriona Balfe praised his performance as mesmerizing, brave, and utterly commanding. The post went viral in minutes. And beyond the applause, something deeper lingers. This Macbeth feels disturbingly relevant today. In a world consumed by celebrity culture, power struggles, and political chaos, the story of unchecked ambition hits harder than ever. Heughan's Macbeth is not a legend or a myth. He's a man who wants greatness and loses his soul trying to get it. As the final act unfolds, his fall feels devastating and inevitable. When Sam Heughan delivers the iconic "tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow," the theater freezes. Time holds its breath. He doesn't rage, he breaks, quietly, completely. When the lights fade, the silence is thunderous. Audiences rise to their feet as if waking from a dream or a nightmare. They know they have witnessed something rare, something alive. Beyond the stage, Macbeth marks a new chapter for both stars. For Sam Heughan, it proves he is more than a romantic idol. He is an artist capable of carrying Shakespeare's darkest poetry with brutal honesty. For Leah Williams, it cements her place as one of Britain's greatest contemporary stage performers. Together, they have not just revived Macbeth, they have reborn it. Night after night, audiences leave whispering the same words. This isn't a play, it's a mirror showing how love can warp into destruction, how ambition can poison the soul, how guilt can turn a crown into a curse. And as Sam Heughan stands in that final spotlight whispering tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, it feels as if the entire world stops moving. This Macbeth is not just a performance, it is a warning, a tragedy, and a triumph of art. It proves that centuries may pass, but the human heart remains both fragile and ferocious. Sam Heughan and Leah Williams haven't simply performed Macbeth, they've resurrected it, set it beating again for a new generation.